Welcome to the Woodlands Habitat Identification video. This video is part of a larger suite of videos created to help in identifying all the habitat categories within the whole farm plan's biodiversity audit. Within this video, we will cover all the specific woodland habitat categories, including conifer plantation, natural woodland, mixed woodland, wood pasture, and scrub. Conifer plantation. Areas mapped as conifer plantation should include areas dominated by commercial conifer trees, including newly planted areas. These areas will be managed for the purpose of timber production and often contain an abundance of commercial tree species including spruces, firs, and non-native pines. Where an area is dominated by Scots pine, this should be included as natural woodland. Natural woodland. Areas mapped as natural woodland should include a majority of trees that are native broadleafs or Scots pine. These woodlands can include broadleafs such as birch, oak, ash, hazel, or rowan, as well as naturalised species such as sycamore and beech. These areas can vary in their structure and age and can include newly planted broadleaf woodlands, coppiced woodlands, and wet woodlands alongside rivers and streams. These will often have limited to no grazing in the understory. Where productive grass and livestock are abundant in the understory, these could be mapped as wood pasture. Mixed woodland. Areas should be mapped as mixed woodland where both broadleaf and conifer species are present, with neither group making up more than 80% of the canopy. If broadleafs exceed 80%, classify the area as natural woodland. If conifers exceed 80%, classify it as conifer plantation. Wood pasture. Areas mapped as wood pasture can include areas where grassland is the dominant understory vegetation and is grazed with livestock, but is interspersed with trees. This can include areas of agroforestry, orchards, and ancient wood pastures. These areas of ancient wood pasture can often be found in estate parklands that include large, mature trees, or areas where newly established trees have been implemented into grazing areas. Here, trees will be present, but timber is not the main output of the habitat. Scrub. Areas mapped as scrub should include native scrub species such as gorse, hawthorn, blackthorn, willow, and juniper, but not include areas dominated by invasive non-native species such as rhododendron. Areas mapped as scrub should include dense continuous scrub where other habitat is largely not present from an aerial view. As a general rule of thumb, scrub can include woody vegetation that has not and will not grow above 5 meters in height. This can include dense areas of gorse, hawthorn scrub with livestock grazing under it, willow scrub growing in wetter ground, and montane scrub growing above the tree line. Where scrub is growing in coastal areas, this can be included as sand dunes, where this is a natural part of the habitat succession. Thank you for watching the Woodland Habitat Identification video, created as part of a suite of videos to aid in the completion of the whole farm plan's biodiversity audit. Videos are available on all broad habitat types, showing the differences between and within the habitats themselves. Check out the cropland, grassland, wetland, upland and peatland, and linear and point feature habitat videos on the FAS website.